Once again, Destined to be Goblin goes international, and this time, we're taking it to the max. Hello, Goblins and Goblinettes. Welcome back to another edition of Destined to be Goblin. Destined Goblin here. This is where I will try a food product of some kind, maybe something you didn't even know existed, and I will decide whether or not I should give it my Destined Goblin seal of approval. Once again, I went back to my international market, and of course, like I always do, I go right for the snack aisle, and I see what kind of treats I can find there. And again, I found 3 different flavors of Lays, international Lays, all from Thailand. So I don't know if it's specifically a function of Lays having a bigger presence in Thailand than anywhere else, or if it's a function of the fact that the international market that I shop at has a lot of products that come from Thailand. But I do seem to be finding a lot of these different flavors that are products of Thailand. So this time around, I've got 2 flavors that have this Max logo on them. And then I've got one that's just a regular type of Lays. This one right here is called Gourmet Sour Cream and Onion. So not just sour cream and onion, Gourmet Sour Cream and Onion. These are 170 calories for half of this bag. This one, at first, I was really excited when I saw this because I thought it said BBQ Pork. It actually says BBQ Prik Zab Zeed. I don't know what that means, but just to prove that I am not making that up, you can see it right there, right up here, BBQ Prik Zab Zeed. So I don't know. We'll see what we get with this one. This is 160 calories, again, for half this bag. And then this one, I'm kind of a little bit afraid of salted egg flavor. So we have definitely seen some interesting flavors come through on these international episodes. And this one, salted egg, I guess we'll see. 160 calories for half the bag on this one as well. As always, I have Monster Mug standing by with some fresh cold water as kind of a palate cleanser. And I think we're going to start with the one that scares me a little bit, and that is the salted egg. Now, obviously, I love eggs, and I'm assuming that is a hard-boiled egg right there. But egg flavor can be kind of tricky, especially if you're going to put it in a potato chip. So let's see what we get out of this one. Okay, if I was scared before, I'm even more scared now because that smells like eggs. So I guess we'll see. But you can get a look at them in there. They've got, I mean, they're the traditional Lay's potato chips. They're not crinkle cut or anything like that. They have a little bit of kind of an orangish tint to them. I don't know if the camera's going to pick that up very well or not, but it's very nicely intact. All of these bags that come, these international flavors that come in, they're very securely packaged, and the product holds up very well inside of them. I kind of wonder why we don't use this kind of packaging here in the United States, because I think it would help retain the shape and the size and everything of the product. Well, here we go. Salted egg Lays. Let's give this a shot. Yeah, that's got an egg flavor. Like I said, don't get me wrong. I like eggs. I love eggs. I like hard-boiled eggs. But there's something about when a product attempts to duplicate that egg flavor, and you sort of get that sulfur smell, that sulfur taste, rather than that just an egg flavor. I'm not sure how I feel about this one. If you like eggs, if you like hard-boiled eggs, pickled eggs, anything like that, I guess, maybe you'll like this. I do like hard-boiled eggs, I don't want it in my potato chip. I'm going to pass on a seal of approval on this one. And I am going to take a very big drink of water from Monster Mug to cleanse the palate after that one. Okay, I think we'll leave the BBQ Prik for last. We will go on to the Gourmet Sour Cream and Onion, and these are the Max. So I don't know, I can't really get a sense off of anything on the back. You can kind of see most of this is not even written in English on this package. So I don't know if these are supposed to have a bigger flavor. They are ridged. It does say that they are ridged. So these are the crinkle cut, basically. Oh, these are the ones I like. These are, oh yeah. It's got a good sour cream and onion smell to it. These are the ones that are that cut that we've seen on some of these other chips before, where you get those ridges on there. Very nice and flat, almost like a Ruffles potato chip right there. These are my favorite textures out of everything that Lay's puts out. I love this texture. Let's see how the flavor is. Gourmet Sour Cream and Onion. I've said this before on some of these international episodes. I find that these international flavors have a more subtle flavor than anything that we see in the United States. It's almost like these international flavors are a little bit more muted. I don't know if that's just a function of the way we do things in America. Everything's got to be bigger and bolder, or what it is, but I have noticed that everywhere. Even when I have traveled to some of these other countries, I've been to Scotland, I've been to Ireland, I've been to Singapore. I actually have my Singapore shirt on right here. Lots of different countries, and I've noticed that everywhere. The flavors tend to be a little bit more toned down on their snacks than you see in the United States. And even though these say Max, I'm getting that already off of this one. This is a very good flavor. I like this a lot. It's a little bit different than what we have seen in Lay's regular sour cream and onion potato chips here in the States. It's almost a little bit sweeter. There's a little bit more of an underlying sweetness to this that gives this a very good flavor. This is a really good one. There's some sort of garlicky notes to it that brings out even more of the flavor on this. If I see these again, I'm going to pick these up again. This is a very good one. Gourmet Sour Cream and Onion. This is a 3-star seal of approval. And we'll do a little palate cleanse. Okay, here we go. BBQ Prik Zab Zeed. There it is again. And you see that picture right there. I'm assuming this is sort of a kebab, a skewer of what I'm assuming is supposed to be barbecue pork. So let's see. I don't speak the language. I have no idea if that's how you say pork. So we will see what we get here. Ooh, there's a nice barbecue aroma coming off of this. Different from barbecue chips that we've seen from Lay's in the United States. Different type of aroma. Again, it's that crinkle cut. I like that. Looks very much like a barbecue chip like we've seen here in the United States. So here we go. Ooh. Oh, wow. Ooh, I wasn't anticipating that. There is a complexity to this flavor. When this first touches your tongue, you get a sweetness of the barbecue. Then you get, when you start chewing, you get a flavor of sort of like a meat snack. Like if you were eating maybe like a Slim Jim or something like that. And then the heat kicks in. And it's not like heat in the back of your throat. It's in like the back of your mouth. And this is an interesting flavor. This is good. Ooh. Yeah, that makes your tongue... Oh, my. That one took me by surprise. Yeah, that makes your tongue kind of tingle. there's a very good flavor out of this. There's a smokiness to it. There's a garlickiness to it. There's a definite meat flavor off of it. This is very good. And there's heat, and that heat is really kicking in. These are great. The heat, as you continue to eat these, the heat builds a little bit more than I like for my liking. If you are a very big fan of spicy, you might really like these. The only thing that's keeping me from giving this a 4-star seal of approval is that little bit of a heat level on there. I just would like it just toned down just a little bit more, because I think that would definitely highlight the flavor of these. But overall, these are very good. I am going to try to find these again the next time I go back to my international market. This is a 3-star seal of approval. Very solid 3-star seal of approval. I definitely got to bring the heat down after that. Okay, there we go. 3 more flavors of international Lays, including the Lays Max. Those are great. I like those a lot. I'm going to try to pick those up again the next time I go to my international market. There we go. I've got more. I picked up a lot more flavors as well, so I'll be making more of these international episodes. There's a lot more flavors out there. And I'll catch you next time.